Hello, I'm Lingan.
And I'm Passion
We are
from
from Vietnam. Today, we will take you to the beautiful and friendly cities of our ASEAN community.
And now let the journey begin.
Hey, what are the criteria for you to choose a city to visit?
Well, it should be the city with the beautiful scenery, clean environment, the friendly people, and of course, the great food.
Wow, so many. But what is the most important one to you?
It would be the friendly people because that gives me a sense of comfort, intimacy, as if I were living in my own country.
Okay, so let's visit the following city. I'm sure they will definitely satisfy you.
So join us. Bandar Seri Begawan is a green, clean, beautiful city blended with the ancient beauty of mosques and the modern beauty of road system. It's a must-visit place if you want to discover Brunei. Bandar Seri Begawan, located in the heart of Brunei, is the capital of this country, with more than 33,000 people. This is the oldest capital of Brunei. Bandar Seri Begawan was the center of trade, commerce, and administration of Brunei hundreds of years ago. Bandar Seri Begawan has now become a modern city with lots of construction projects like mosques, concrete bridges, or schools and police stations. Royal Regalia Museum, a local cultural and museum, is a modern architectural work.
Ganda ng camera niya, liwanag.
The museum shows the quintessence of the royal family as well as the traditions of Brunei. This museum is a prominent tourist attraction of the city as it is beautiful and contains the soul of Brunei. From the observatory tower of this museum, you can admire the overall picture of Kampong Island. From the distance, Kampong Tower is under construction. Kampong Tower is part of a major cable-stayed bridge, which is built by the government in Kampong. It is considered the first cable-stayed bridge in Brunei. The process of modernization has not lost traditions and cultural features of the locals. Their traditional customs have always been preserved to date. In this village, the people travel mainly by waterways. They go by boat or canoe to visit each other. Traditional dishes are an integral part of their daily menu. Boat building craft is the pride of the people of Kampong Island. This traditional craft is a symbol for the soul as well as the pride of the people here. Important activities of Brunei are held in Bandar Seri Begawan, like Independence Day, sports days, or the big days related to the royal family. Besides the traditional culture, the people here appreciate nature and wildlife. Walking along the riverside, you can meet very interesting monkeys of Brunei. In the middle of the city center is a very interesting resort with walking paths and beautiful waterfalls. Here, tourists can experience the harmony between man and nature. Nightlife is also extremely interesting in BALITA, with a night market complex. Tourists can enjoy a variety of food, from Brunei traditional food to Western food, as well as the unique blend of cuisine among the ASEAN countries. Many people like to come to this market because the dishes are cheap and very tasty. Local people always spend time to eat with friends, relatives, and even the guests they meet by chance. BALITA is a place where modernity meets tradition. The people are friendly, welcoming, and have a special bond with the monarch. This makes it a perfect getaway to Brunei Darussalam. Bandar Seri Begawan, my city, my love.
Mahigit 70 taong panunungkulan. Isa sa longest reigning monarch sa kasaysayan. Minahal at itinangan ng kanyang mga nasasakupan at ng buong mundo. Sama-sama nating panoorin ang state funeral of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Ngayong Lunes, alas 4 ng hapon, live mula sa Westminster Abbey sa London. Isang nakatanging pag-alala, hatid sa inyo ng BTV.
This is the Singapore most people see. But this is what I see. This is my neighborhood. Kids running around. Kids being kids. That's what I used to do together with my friends. I can't wait to take you on this wonderful journey into the heartlands, behind all the glitz and glamour of this city. The mama shop. I remember going there very often. There is no other place in the world like our void decks. A place to work at. A place for celebrations. And a place for us to chill. We love to be around nature. After all, we live in a garden city. Seeing it played never fails to remind me of my days in secondary school. I'm always rushing somewhere. To catch the bus. To catch the train. It can be a hassle sometimes, but at least it gets us to where we want to go. After a hard day's work, the thoughts on our minds are the ones we love. And sleep. Morning trips to the market with mom? Check. Coffee shops. Something every Singaporean is familiar with. People come here to eat, relax, or just to pass time. We have an immense variety of food. But when we get too overwhelmed, chicken rice. So you see, this city as as a whole really isn't about the glitz and glamour. Like a humble plate of chicken rice, it is a source of comfort and familiarity to us. Just like the heartlands. And that is Singapore to me.
Hi, my name is Tiatan. I am 26 years old and I run a social initiative called The Hidden Good. I grew up in Singapore but ended up spending a lot of my time overseas too. I was going to school and living and working around the world in like US and in Europe and stuff. And I think home for me is also a place to come back to feel at ease, to feel loved, to feel whole. I think there's this perception that Singaporean youth are privileged, they are disconnected. What I'm seeing is that Singaporean youth want something more now. I was pleasantly surprised, I think, to the diversity of dreams and aspirations that people had. But now it's just about creating the right conditions, the right environment, and the right kind of space for these ideas, these dreams to really take flight. Time that we actually take a stand for things that we believe in, especially when it's about building a better and brighter future for the place that we call home. It's not so much, okay, if there was ever like a war in Singapore, whether you stay to fight. I think a lot of people would stay to fight for like their families and their loved ones, but will you stay to rebuild it? Yeah. No, I do love Singapore a lot.
Alerto, pangkalusugan. Isang update tungkol sa COVID-19 health and safety protocols sa bansa. Optional o voluntary na ang pagsusuot ng face mask sa mga open space o outdoor area na may sapat na ventilasyon. Ang mga senior citizen, immunocompromised at hindi pa COVID-vaccinated ay hinihikayat pa rin magsuot ng face mask kapag nasa labas ng bahay. Samantala, ang pagsusuot ng face mask ay required pa rin sa lahat ng indoor setting, maging ang pagkukulitong transportasyon at outdoor setting kung saan hindi maaari ang physical distancing. At dahil hindi pa rin nawawala ang COVID-19, magiging kunin natin ang dagdag na proteksyon at magpapakuna sa lalong madaling panahon. Sa panahon ng sakit, dapat laging listo.
Wow, they are so amazing. Do you think so, Hugh?
Yeah, they are so amazing. I'm really fascinated by the peace and the tranquility of the city. And if I have a chance, I will come there for sure.
So where have you been to in the ASEAN region?
Well, I had the chance to visit Luang Prabang in Laos, Phnom Penh in Cambodia, and Mandalay in Myanmar. And they are so amazing.
Why so?
Because they are the cities with the very strong feature of Buddhist culture. So I'm sure not only me, but any visitors coming to the city will be impressed by the beautiful scenery, the peaceful and the ancient space, and the strong cultural imprints of the city.
So now, Hugh, let us visit those cities.
Of course. Phnom Penh City is the center of politics, trade, culture, and tourism of Cambodia. Phnom Penh is developed with high-rise buildings and luxury hotels, and is a favorite tourist destination. Thanks to the good political situation and security, Phnom Penh has attracted many domestic and foreign investors. In particular, the construction industry is growing rapidly and widely. Buddhism is the national religion here. The strong belief in Buddhism of Cambodian people was formed a long time ago and handed down until today and tomorrow. Cambodian people have strong belief in Buddhism. They believe that only Buddhism can bring a life of peace to the people.
My inaugural state visits to our two important ASEAN neighbors were fruitful and engaging. Ito po ang isa sa mga ipinangako ko ng nakaraang SONA at na isusulong natin ang foreign investment upang lumakas ang ating ekonomiya. At gagawin namin lahat ng inyong pamahala na itong mga sinimulan dito sa una kong state visit ay maging makabuluhan at maitatapos natin hanggang maramdaman na ng pangganiwan at taong bayan ang investment na yan. Ang lahat ng ito ay para sa ating mga kababayan dito man sa Pilipinas o sa ibang bansa.
Located on a curve of the Mekong River, Vientiane has a recorded history that stretches back to around 1000 AD. The Lao people believe that Vientiane's name means the city of the moon, which is a very romantic name for a wonderful city. Vientiane, capital of Laos, formerly known as Lansang Kingdom, or the land of million of elephants, is one of the fast-rising cities in Southeast Asia.
Yes, I have been here before, but I really enjoy my time in Vientiane and in Laos in general.
Oh, I love Vientiane. I love the city itself, the people, the friendliness of the people, and then how there's a lot of places where you can sit and walk around freely. And then the food is nice. So I went to eat the pho sap. I know that sap is delicious, and I learned several words already, like khop chai, which is thank you, and then sabaidi, of course, for good morning. So yeah, I enjoy the place.
Signs that Vientiane is becoming bigger and more vibrant and more modern are always visible, but at the same time, I am impressed by the attachment of Lao people to their historical heritage, by the good conditions of historical monuments, and by their very friendly attitude.
And you have good food as well. And I enjoy going to the cultural sites to see the stupa. I just went to the Tapuang and I thought it's great. I went to Luang Prabang several years ago and I look forward to going there again.
I think what ultimately makes this city interesting is its people. So, from all these points of view, I would strongly recommend Laos to any foreign visitors who would like to be here and to become familiar with Laos history, culture, and modern life.
Is the home to the most significant national monument in Laos, Than Luang, or Great Stupa, which is the symbol of Laos and an icon of Buddhism in Laos. Of the many beautiful Wats in Vientiane, a visit to Wat Sisagid is a must. Built in 1818, this is one of the oldest temples in Vientiane. Other Buddhist holy places are vHkAAyGw, across the street from Wat Sisagid, houses a beautiful collection of Buddha statues, including traditional Lao style of the calling for rain and offering protection. Patat or Grand Sacred Stupa, was originally by King Saisipatilan in the middle of the 16th century. It has long been the national symbol and is one of the most important monuments in Laos. It is a sacred site because people believe the stupa has enshrined a relic of the Lord Buddha.
ใจหลายในนี้ก็เป็นคนลาวแล้วก็ได้แบบปฏิบัติตามที่พ่อประเพณีเนาะแล้วก็ได้มีแบบอย่างที่ดีมาจากผู้ย่าน้าอาเนาะครูอาจารย์ได้สอนมาแต่ละปีเนาะได้มาแค่ภาษาเพิ่งกับครอบครัวเลย ได้ปฏิบัติตามที่พ่อประเพณีอย่างถูกต้องได้ลูกสิ่งเดียวแก่
สาวไหม
ธรรมศาสตร์และการเมืองคือวัฒนธรรมที่ว่าคนลาวเป็นแบบอย่างในทางสร้างลาวทำส่งมาไว้เห็นดีงามสิ่งที่เขามาแล้วก็คนคนมาเรียนจากทำมาเรียนทางสมองเรียนใจแล้ว
โอ้ก็ยังหันไปเจ้าเป็นบันไดเรียนวัดฟ้าอะไรอันที่ว่ามันเอานับถือหลายๆนะยังไงก็จะไปหักที่ว่าประเทศนี้ลาวเขาอยู่กับพุทธศาสนานี่มันเป็นยังไงเห็นไหม
คำกล่าวที่ว่าเสียวัฒนธรรมแม่นเสียซากเนาะเขาก็อยากให้คนรุ่นหลังที่ว่าเขาต้องเป็นแบบอย่างเนาะให้คนรุ่นหลังแล้วก็เสียบโสนเนาะให้คนรุ่นหลังนะเพื่อว่าเฮ็ดนำตามประเพณีอันเก่าแก่ของลาวเฮา
Tandong Festival is held annually and celebrations take at least 3 days. When the day of Tandong Festival approaching, all sections of society prepare offerings and getting ready for the various celebratory activities, including the wax castle procession for worshipping the grand stupa. A wax castle or pasatpung is shaped like a house made from wood scraps or banana trunks and decorated with sculpted wax, candles and incense, banknotes, pen, books, and flowers to resemble a castle. Wax castle offerings for worshipping Buddha and sacred sites is a tradition which has been transferred from generation to generation. Lao Buddhists believe they will receive merit in making an offering, and by offering a castle means they will be in a castle in paradise after death or have a better life if reborn.
My name is Hank. I come from Holland. I'm a tourist here in Vientiane, and I'd like to visit the festival here. So many people. It's beautiful. I love Lao people. It's very nice.
Yes, first time to Laos. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's just incredible. Can't quite believe it.
I've been to Luang I've been to Savannakhet, I've been to Paksay, and now Vientiane. It's great. It's nice people, quiet, beautiful countryside. So it's good. Yes, I like.
The large parade of colorful wax castle will be followed by thousands of people, and on the way there is also traditional music, drum and gong beating, singing and dancing. The procession attracts more people as onlookers, including foreign visitors interested in Lao traditions and culture. A wax castle is considered as a very worthy offering to Buddha, and a procession always walks 3 times around the ordinary hall of the temple and is led by monks chanting prayers. The first round honors Buddha, the second round honors his teaching, and the third round honors to his followers. Another highlight of celebrating Tandong Festival is giving alms, which is one of Lao tradition. According to Buddha's teaching, making merit by giving alms is an essential part of Lao culture. Giving alms is a good deed, which results in merit for devotees. It's also a beautiful Lao tradition and part of Lao culture for a long time. So Buddhist followers vow to continue preserving it as much as possible. Alms givers take a lump of sticky rice and turn it into their hands a little before placing it in the bowls of the monks as they pass. Offerings mainly consist of sweet rice cake, locally known as kotom, bananas, money, and boxes of sticky rice, which is the main food staple of the Lao people. After the alms giving, the water is poured on a tree or flowers around the temple or home in honor of the soul of the person's deceased relatives, and to tell their guardian spirits to witness this and deliver the offerings to them. Women wear a long skirt and modest blouse, while the men also dress respectfully in a t-shirt and trousers. When both men and women give alms, they must wear a sash as a sign of reverence towards the monks and novices. The traditional game of Piti, similar to hockey, is an iconic feature of the annual Tat Long Festival and remains an inherent part of this many-sided celebration. The game was always played in a friendly spirit with the aim of fostering solidarity between the local populace and government officials. Some elderly people recall that back in their day, there was not only a Piki match, but also a horse racing competition. The match will be a lot more enjoyable this year now that the Tadpole Esplanade has been widened and is a lot more attractive than it was over 40 years ago. Vientiane is very proud of its peacefulness, safety, and its many cultural and natural tourist attractions. It is said that the 2016 festival was very important and meaningful because it marked the 450th anniversary. Tat Long is a sacred stupa at the center of Lao culture and solidarity and the center of Buddhist faith in Laos. Vientiane was a wealthy civilized territory with a long history, splendid cultural traditions, historical relics, and preserved monuments. The Mekong and Nam Nu rivers, which were vital elements that enabled it to be exceptional.
Disaster Watch. Alamin ang heavy rainfall warning system ng pag-asa. Yellow rainfall warning. Maghanda sa posibleng pagbaha sa mga mabababang lugar at tabing baybayin. Pinapayuhan ang lahat na mag-monitor ng mga weather updates sa inyong lugar. Orange rainfall warning. Mas malawak na pagbaha ang inaasahan at posibleng magka-landslide sa mga tabing bundok. Bumuo ng isang emergency kit at maghandang lumikas sa anumang sandali. Red rainfall warning. Inaasahan ang matinding buhos ng ulan sa loob ng 2 oras na magdudulot ng malawakang pagbaha at landslide. Para sa inyong kaligtasan, lumikas agad ang mga nasa mabababang lugar, baybayin at tabing bundok. Sa panahon ng kalamidad, dapat laging listos.
The city of cultural prosperity with long-rooted history over 720 years, where beautiful natural attractions, culture, lifestyle, and race diversity coexist peacefully. Chiang Mai was chosen as the second best tourism cities in the world, thanks to its ability in preserving its splendid culture and traditions. With a population over 1,600 people in the village, they are Thai people who migrated from Sipsong Banna Prefecture. Even under the continuous change in the state, economic and social circumstances, the love and value of Thai community still take part in preserving its cultural and intellectual heritage, as well as develop the cultural tourism by its community.
ไปเฮียนแล้วน่ะ
โอ้จะมื่อ
อยากไปละ
ไปดีมากบอสไปหลอดมางามเนอ
ทักแม่นะ
สัพพิโยมิวาสันตุสัพพะโลกโกมิวาสันตุมาเตภวะตุปะลายโยสุขีติขายุโกภวะอภิวาตานัสสิริจานิจังพุทธาปัจจายโนจัตตาโลธรรมาวาทันติอายุวันโนสุขังภะลัง
The tourists are warmly welcomed as if they were relatives. They learn the Thai way of life. Within Ban Thai Lieu, there are models of traditional bedrooms, kitchen, and terrace. Nowadays, even if the houses in Luangmyo village are modernized, in villagers are still living sufficiently, simply, and happily.
เจ้าเดี๋ยวนี้เนาะก็แค่แก้วตั้งหลายก็ลูกเกาลูกไก่มาถึงเฮือนลือแล้วเนาะเจ้าเฮาก็ตอนทักโดยการผูกข้อมือมัดมือตือขวัญหักขวัญกำเดียวถ้าเจ้าจะได้เจอแค่แก้วตั้งหลายไปเยกินผัดไทยไตลือด้วยกันนะเจ้าผัดไทยไตลือ 50 บาทหลังเป็นทีเทสชิ้นเลยเทสthis อร่อยมาก delicious
จะให้เจ้าให้หน้าบัดเดียววันนี้ฟังตอนก็คอยนี่ละเป็นคนไตลือเมืองลมน้ำสืบจากเจอมาจาก12 ปันนาได้ยกย้ายมาสู่ล้านนาเมืองเก่าสมมาพองแผ่วเมืองเก่าวัฒนธรรมประกันน้อมนำวัฒนธรรมไตลือคือใดจืออยู่บนโลกใบกว้างมาปะหอมตาลที่อำเภอดอยสะเก็ดคุณลือใจเด็ดดอยสะเก็ดบ้านเกิดวันนี้มาเปิดบ้านลือพอจนอีแม่จนอีปอเข้ามาพอมากอยบอกใจอยู่ไปได้เคยตอบบ้านหน่อยจนมาเจ้าขาสาย
Wat Si Muang Muang is the soul and spirit of Thai people. The tourists would welcome you to pay worship to 5 late kings of Yen Luang in the monastery of Tailu, Punyama, Peru, and offer traditional paper flags of their years of birth for their fortune.
It's truly remarkable how friendly everybody is and how helpful everybody is, despite the language barrier, which is considerable, which I didn't have in all the other countries that I considered, but that was quite significant here, that I didn't really need to speak the language. You can communicate through body language, and the big thing here, of course, is the smile. I think it's the fact that it's they're all deeply immersed in Buddhism here, which brings with it a wonderful ethic, which is reflected in their way of living and their lifestyle. And I've come to admire Buddhism enormously, particularly coming here to a Tailu community, where the extraordinary thing is that in a world that's lost its interest in tradition and traditional ways of living, that they've kept this alive here. It is really remarkable, and I wish them well in the future, that they can continue to instill this in the next generation.
We have had a wonderful day here. It's been magnificent to be invited into the Tailu village, where we've learned a great deal about the Tailu culture. We have seen their costumes, which they weave themselves. We have been taught how to do some Tailu cooking, and when we go home to England, we're going to try and do the Tailu at home. And I think it's very good that the Tailu people are preserving their ancient culture and are passing it on to their children. So thank you very much for inviting us here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.